Sin, Jinx, Viego. Unfortunately, no Gwen, but a Diana. Good picks.
Yeah, so for me, I'm actually really excited by WE's composition. A lot of late game scaling. You can see the Viego is really strong for Breeze.
An FPX classic. We have ourselves Doinby on the Lee Sin mid. I know. Because the Harrowed Path is created. Now Breathe gets the attack speed. He'll be able to play through and push this wave out. Beishang still setting up for the dive. There's no jungle attention up here from the other side, and Nuguri getting dove down. First blood over to WE, but it's traded, and trade is good for the top laner of FPX.
WE away from the turret, and that's just as important. With LWX, you'll scale no matter what, whereas Elk needs that gold and needs to hit those 3 items. So definitely going to need a little bit more as Nuguri.
Yeah, he's going to wave clear, picks up Fury there with the ulti. Mole comes over to get the assist, but it wasn't in time. Meanwhile, FPX is going to dive the bottom lane. I was just talking about the respect paid as the Moonfall collapses on top of Elk. And Crisp and TM managed to get out, poking down his LWXs. There we go, Moonfall once again. Excuse me, it's the follow-up with the Lunar Rush. And Tien manages to find the kill. Dagda, I said they're paying respect, and then both dives are successful.
Hey, look, you got Twitch chat ahead of me, because I have no idea how to use any of the emotes in that thing, but Tien might need to emote a little bit of a crying
maybe
face.
You're a real boomer. Here comes Heartbreaker. Breathe, bit of damage, and finally the fight begins. LWX takes the Super Mega Death Rocket as Chris saves Tien's life, but Mole, the flank in the backline from the TP, absolutely beautiful if he can survive, but LWX doesn't let him. As Nuguri, the weak Renekton, has found himself his own little flank. He'll heal up if he can get a Q, but it's Reset City, and now Breathe on the tear. No flash, but Heartbreaker once more into the center, and resets for a Viego is just what you want to see. It's going to be Breathe, it's going to be Nuguri. I threw that out there because it was important. And Breathe bought so much time, kept so many resources, and this Divine Thunder Hysterics Viego just doesn't die.
And you can even see, right, he's picking up a little bit of health in the backside. Then the Divine Thunder starts to come through, and watch the healing. Like, between the Divine Thunder and then the resets, he is getting so much healing. And again here, you know, slice in, doesn't have the dice, doesn't matter. Heartbreaker number 50 is down in that side lane, and as well then, also just the kills that have gone the way of Breathe. Like, he's a long way from home.
Let's see how WE approach the fight though, because Dragon's up being taken down. FPX moving to Soul Point, they've got it. Soul's on the ground, but LWX risky to go in as Mole jumps in, misses the chains. FPX have the HP advantage. A 2-man route thanks to LWX. The hook from missing to save the day. Going golden nick of time is kicked back from Beishang, but Breathe goes in. His team do not. Mole on the wing of it as well, gets the burst down. The LeBlanc sneaky like a snake, but LWX will punch him in the gut to finish it off with his big gun. It's a win for FPX at the end of the day, a 1-for-2, and Dragon Dagda leads them to Soul Point. You'd still call that worth in the end.
Yeah, and this is something that Doomby does quite a lot, where, especially when he's on the Lee Sin, he'll go towards the Strikebreaker build.
TP's coming in, look at Tien in the backline onto Elk. Moonfall flies through, Pale Cascade gives him shielding while Doomby flies forward once again, but WE are scattered to the wind. 5 members now charging up the mid lane, and Diana, Renekton, Lee Sin, how many angles can you watch?
I mean, it's the death ball, right? FPX just group as a huddle.
I'll see if I can get a soul check for you, ladies and gentlemen, at some point. But WE coming in off the angle, FPX have been prior, and Doomby backs away. 5 versus 5 with angles being played through aggressively. Mole gets tagged up, but bit of damage onto LWX. Beishang goes in, has to pull the Crescent Guard though. And Tien now backing away as well. Look at what's been used. It was Ignite, it was ulti. Mole poking his head into the chamber. That is Doomby. Already quite a bit of damage done. Mole can't be contested at this point. They want to deny Ocean Soul, Dagda. I'm just not sure how you can do it. FPX still a little bit low. Need to heal up.
Crisp, though, has no Devourer for at least another 4 or 5 seconds. Breathe did get a nice stun into LWX, but now we're already in the pit.
being in, but that's double distortion from Mole into the backline. Crisp is going to face tank. Doomby's into the pit as well. They've already got Nell onto Beishang. He's down. That should be an Ocean Soul. They just need to kill him. Into the pit, it's secured. Breathe can't deny it. And the FUNPLUS Phoenix rises once more. No one dies, but 3 down for WE. Look at the death time as Dagda. It's only 27 minutes. Can they end here is the biggest question. With Elk coming up and available, they don't care.
I mean, FPX said sit down and wait, and they've definitely done it in this. Now, Nexus turrets to go.
That's it. I mean, Death Sentence does connect. Mole jumps in as well. We saw the Sonic Wave before. Running forward, Doomby jumps on in. Bear Nexus now just has to be hit as FPX taking a lot of damage. LWX is killing Elk though. He knows it's done. And FPX deliver in what was a fluid game number 1. Don't worry, if you need a break, I'll take it a bit and vice versa. You're going to have to help me out.
It's all
Dude,
good.
Look at the picks. Aurelia, Akali, Zoe, Jace. This is a snowballing game.
Moly. Okay, so I kind of works out as already we're just going straight in. We got 1 kill for WE already. So, hell, I mean, we're just launching into this.
So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we only do this if the game is only pretty much just started here. We are 5 minutes into the live game. We've caught up with the China feed, so thank you for your patience. We're live, Dagda, and that means that Beishang picked up a kill up in this top side, and it was on to Nuguri. So once again, WE focusing up here. Nuguri on the Aurelia, a volatile matchup against the Jace, but Akali mid for Doomby, Mole on the Zoe, dude.
Fight over this bot side. Scuttle, Dragon is up and available, and that's a hook onto Mole.
And it's a beautiful one at that. Mole will get played in even after the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. He comes back from his little portal jump, and Tien takes him down. First kill here for the fake Zoe as Trouble Bubble, it connects. It's Zoe things, but not as you know it. And Tien will just walk his way out. A fun fact is that, you know, it was the game 1 Viego. Thing 1 with Magic 10 boost, but you're right, I mean, Mole not with much matter here to spend. He doesn't have the blue buff, which this feels like it could have hurt him so much. There's the equalizer on top, but Herald already so low, needs a smite. It's secured by an auto attack from Tien. He's low health, has to get out of there while Nuguri sends down the Vanguard's edge. Starts getting his reset, 3 flashes into a wall, and WE have walked into the pit. Heartbreaker from Tien, and we know this guy's single, as the Trouble Bubble doesn't need to connect, and missing on the wrong side of the rift. Doomby 5-point strike. He's ready to flip into this big tank of a man. FPX are gonna take it all.
And that was what I was talking about. Why is WE trying to aggress onto that? Mole is out of the equation. You've not got your support in a position, and when Nuguri's able to come across...
His little tippy tapper to the left and right was so good. I was watching the solo kill in the bottom lane because it was Elk versus LWX, and Elk actually won this Dagda. I'm not sure how, but LWX runs into him. We are seeing live footage of FPX beating them down. And as this goes on, let's get there. All right, heal up. And it's Kaiser in a 1v1. Killer Instinct used.
Oh, I think he actually's got to go to...
Okay, he flashes.
Okay, flash forward, and there you go, yeah.
So,
but again, I mean, picture in picture, we just saw death. I've never seen more. What's going on?
WE are just dying. You know, this is not looking good for Team WE, because we come back and Breathe is dead. Missing now died on our screen. Turret goes down. And Nuguri and Doomby are really, really fed. This is why in the LEC, Akali's seen so friggin' much as LWX is going to get knocked up in a second. I think he's just dead here. Dark Passage taken away. Don't listen to casters. Or maybe do, but Elk is definitely going to die for it in the end. Nice little shuriken flip and perfect execution from Doomby. And that just opens up bot with plating for the next 15 seconds.
Yeah, and they're just going to take it, right? So now you got top lane turret down, mid lane turret down, bot lane turret down. And all this gold being funneled into these key solo lanes that you've just been highlighting this, Derek. So, I mean, right now, WE, they need to find some sort of way to...
They will give, rather, the first loss over. WE is, oh no, Trouble Bubble. Oh, it hits a wall. Killer Instinct, though. Good follow-up after the ulti from Beishang. It's always fantastic for WE. But can they get it? Great question. Doomby. Can he survive a 1v2 dagger because it's happening? Depth charge there. Shuriken flip in the middle of his shroud as well. TP on the back line. Doomby's getting assistance. He jumps back. He's bought time. Moltron Bubble doesn't connect. Trying to get out. Perfect execution. Everyone commits. As Nuguri now has to get out with the flawless duet. No one from FPX is still here. And so it is just Doomby going down after everyone wanted his blood.
Yeah, Doomby was a little bit too far forward there. Nope.
Now as well, and Beishang's ulti being down in front of the dragon is a big deal.
Yeah, and you can see, look, FPX, they're trying to see if they can get Nuguri off on the flank. Doomby kind of sitting pretty in the middle, but LWX taking a good amount of damage. This poke starting to be a bit too much here. FPX need to engage.
Doomby on the back line, Shuriken flips out as well. Down goes the mist. Dragon resets for a moment, but now it's getting burnt down. Mole zoning away, Death Sentence short. Tien in towards the pit, not revealing himself. The box there. Dragon taken by WE. They're trying to back away after the winners. Doomby is onto the backline. Hack the Shuriken flip now. Force Joanne into the backline. It's the Vanguard's edge of glory. Going golden is Nuguri. Doomby's bought enough time. There's a cleanup crew, as missing was another speck of dirt. Triple kill, followed up by the Ace. Down goes Maul.
And there goes everyone on WE. Now FPX, Doomby, shove in mid. Bot side belongs to Nuguri, but Baron belongs to the other three members. FPX, they may not have got the Infernal Soul, but they got the fight and they get that Baron.
God, the solo laners on FPX, followed up by Tien. This is the story here, and unfortunately we don't get James Bond from Crisp anymore, but we do get a Thresh that layered down his crowd control. Baron as well, over to FPX Dagda. 10,000 gold in the lead.
You know, completed for Tien. He is huge. Like, the fact he's the first person to 3 items in the game is kind of insane. And you've already got GA for Nuguri. Like, you got to take them down twice now, essentially, in these fights. You want to be able to deal with them.
LWX playing like he's got a tough edge. He'll be caught out. Goes golden into the backline. Elk has found himself the Thresh. And bit far forward with the Moonlight Vigil, followed by Graviton. And it's solo laners again. Nuguri jumps on in. Breathe gets the kill, but Doomby survives. Gets burnt out. The flash in. Down he will finally fall. But Nuguri's still alive. And Dagda, this is the problem. You focus one, and there's another one.
Yeah, and they're focusing on to LWX. LWX is basically the bait at this stage for the massive solo laners and jungle from FPX. And when you put all your attention there, FPX win it elsewhere.
I mean, we thought this could go the distance. We expected WE to have more of a say, but FPX in 27, almost 28 minutes, takes this series to an early exit. It may have been 2-0 for WE in spring, but summer is the reverse story.
And FPX shut down any hopes for WE. Didn't even look like